Good morning. This is Chris, and I've got a Berk 390BH for sale. I'm going to walk around and try to show you everything that's on this rig so that you can understand it. That's usually the way I like to buy them. This would be our third Berk. So you kind of see there's the generator in the front. We got this step. Sorry about the lighting, but it's summertime, so it's hard to get no light. Okay, so if we take a look inside the compartments here, you can see the hydraulics. Here's the DEF system. This is the water tank. Nothing exciting there. Full basement going all the way through to the other side. There's also a Dirt Devil central vac unit. And we have a full slide out. Those are the shower doors, or the shower. Yeah, they had a shower door on here. We replaced it with a curtain that would extend out a little bit more. Just shower curtain. It gives you more room in the shower. They're small enough as it is. We don't need to make it any smaller. But I left it there. If you want to reinstall it, you can. It's a lot better without it, and I doubt that anybody would want to do that. So we're going to go inside. You do have ceramic tile, and you can see the big dash up front. Let's take a look at what we've got here. You can see the leveler, automatic leveler. Go ahead and fire the engine up. Underneath, we've got 3 pedals. We've got one to move the steering wheel forward and back, and the braking and gas. Sorry about the lighting, it doesn't change quick enough. Your lights, brake, gears, got 6 speed, 6 gears. Instrument panels.
If the whale was hurt, hopefully not. Based vegetables? The fast food giant rolling out of alternatives.
As you can see, we've got Sirius radio hooked up, and you can see your gauges there. Over here, we're going to have your air conditioning up front, your generator. Everything can be started and stopped from the front. Yeah. There's the generator's kicked on, so when you're going down the road, you can easily turn that on. There's also an engine brake that'll slow you down if you're driving in the city, so you don't have to rely so much on the brakes. So we'll turn that off. Go in the back, see what the rest of the coach looks like. You can see the love seat here. There's a little tab underneath here. Gives you some extra storage for blankets and pillows. And then the couch. Your sink, your stove, convection microwave oven. Back out. Plenty of storage over top. As you can see, there's a lot of cabin space up in front here. There's a lot of cabin space up here. Same way here. They're really deep, as you can see. It's probably the one thing we missed on the new unit. They don't have that. There's the kitchen sink. We do have full-size refrigerator with 4 doors. Freezer with ice maker up top. Turn that on. And here's our control panels. Let's see if we can switch over. And we're going to go ahead and open up the wardrobe. You can see that's now we're going to do the bed. You can see the bed going out. We do have 4 slides. And then the sofa. And then the kitchen. So as you can see, there's lots more room in here now. It opens it all up. This folds down into a bed, which is normal, the kitchen. Then this, we switched out the other couch into a futon or a jackknife couch just because they're easier to work with. And you can also use this going down the road, which with the other bed, you couldn't do that. So there's enough room to sleep. 2 people on the bunks, 2 in the master bedroom, 2 here, and probably 1 person there. And these bunks are nice. Of course, they have a window, little storage compartment, a light, DVD player, and an auxiliary hookup with remote controls for the screen and the DVD player. There's one on each bunk with headphones, so the person could lay on the bunk and listen to the TV while they're going. The bathroom standard, we have a skylight over top of the shower. And this is where we put the extended shower curtain in just because it makes sense. They're small, so it was just an easier way to handle things. We did put up some extra shelving for towels up here, which works out great. The rest of it's pretty standard. Got your standard medicine cabinet, your sink, and then under the sink there's more storage. So we're going to the master bedroom. We did switch out, I don't know if I can get this to work right, but we switched out the standard TV with a smart TV. So that's got a brand new Samsung smart TV that has Netflix and Amazon, everything built into it. It makes life a lot easier. The only downside is it doesn't run off 12 volt like the other one, but the AC inverter keeps all of these plugs on this side of the RV going. So where that would happen is up here on this little control panel. If you push AC invert, then you have 110 on half of the coach, which is handy for doing things. So we got your washer dryer unit. It's brand new. We had it replaced, or the guy before me had it replaced, so it works great. There's no issues whatsoever. It washes and dries in one cycle. The bed. Then inside the closet here, there's the, you can hang clothes up. It's pretty good. It's about 5 foot or 4 foot wide. There is an extra screen for the bunk beds if you want to put another screen, like if one of them goes bad. There's a backup, and then there's also the old TV that went in if you want to switch it out for, I don't know why you would, but and then the bracket that held it in is here. So we kept all the parts in case somebody didn't like what we did with it. The original sheets and blankets and all that are here. And there's 2 air conditioning units, one in the bedroom and then one in the front. If you're running the generator, you can run both, and it will keep the place cool. That's really handy if you're going through the desert. This is the front corner of the RV unit, and what we're going to do is pull the generator out so you can look at it. Now, we've had this unit for several years. What we're going to do is pull this little button here. It's going to pull. So you can see it's a Cummins 8000 watt generator. It's been serviced, the oil's been changed. It starts see the hours on it. There's nothing wrong. We did have a new windshield put in this week. There was a crack in the old one, so it's got a new windshield from Safe Light. It's under warranty. Tires are brand new. I think those are about $5,000. They were starting to get checked. So we do have there's new Michelins. I don't know if I can pick that up on here. Try switching over. They're new Michelin, literally brand new. Again, the person that manages our fleet was worried about me and wanted to make sure that we had good tires on there. We also had the DPF system was having trouble, so we had it replaced about 3 weeks ago. And I think that's the majority of the maintenance things that we've had done. There is a couple scratches and normal wear and tear. If you've had an RV before, you'll know that happens. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but there's nothing major. There's a couple over here, a couple little dings and scratches, just part of life in RVing. Try not to get too worried about that. I do have it filled up with diesel fuel, and the DPF is about half full. I'd say just in the last 30 days, probably the last year, we've put probably around $20,000 just into maintenance. Again, our fleet manager, this is my personal RV, so he makes sure that it's tip top. He doesn't want me having problems when I'm out on the road. We did buy a new one with 2 bathrooms. That's why we're selling this one. Otherwise, we would keep it because it works perfect. Both the air conditioning units work, all the plumbing, everything is tip top A1. There should be no problems, and we'll make sure of that. One more time. Probably the next upgrade that I would do is replace the carpet, because it's getting older and it's probably only $100 worth of carpet. So it's worth it to replace it. I'll go back through one more time just so you can get a feel for. It's got the light wood, which is nice. These TVs up front have, I guess I forgot to show you that, have surround sound and a DVD player. There's also a central back and satellite dish. So the satellite's up there. You just have to put your box in here, and the hookups are all right here for it. And then the central back, all you have to do is just plug it in, and it kicks on. It kicks on automatically as soon as you open up the little door. I don't have it plugged in. I don't have a generator on, so we won't do that. And I'm pretty sure that's all you need to know. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. It's got 54,000 miles on it. Again, nothing wrong. Microwave convection oven. You know, the regular 3-burner stove, which is pretty standard, and I think they haven't changed those very much. Same thing we have in our new RV. Corian countertops. You can see the slide out. We have outlets behind the driver and the passenger door. This section right here slides out. So while you're going down the road, you can close that door up. While you're sitting in the passenger seat, it kind of makes it more floor space. If you have kids walking around, it makes it a little bit safer. Here's a control panel. Going outside. So the step, it has automatic awning. So if you just push the awning button, it just automatically goes up. You don't have to stand there and hold it. So you can see that's all automatic. The one over the door is not. You have to hold the button down. There is a wind motion detector, so if it gets windy while you're out, it will automatically retract. And you can see the rest of the controls there. The power disconnect. So that's, for the most part, that's it. If you have any questions or issues, just let me know and I'll be glad to run some more footage. Oh, one other thing, the hot water heater does have an electric heating element in it. So if you're plugged into park, if you're at a park where you have electricity, you can push the heating on so you're not using up your propane. So that's kind of a handy feature. It's a nice looking rig. Again, there should be no problems or issues with it.